douche.
All rise, order in the court. It's time.
That's right. It's time, baby.
We got a case, but
Can the guys in the truck fix that?
guys in the truck, one night off.
Oh, there we go.
Thanks,
Nice.
guys. Glad you're
Nicely
earning
done.
your keep today.
Nicely done.
Just because I'm going on vacation tomorrow does not mean that you guys did.
Yeah. Hold it together for at least a few more days, guys. Come on.
Right. I will be with you. I will be with you tomorrow.
I was going to say, you're going to be here for court, though, right?
Yeah. And I think we're going to be gone for the chase, but I'll know later. Heading to the casino for the night.
Oh,
it's nice. Emily says, now, do you mind? Because, usually, on a trip, you take off early in the morning. You don't wait around all day and then see what she's going to work tomorrow. She goes, do you mind if we get, to the casino kind of late? I was like, no, that's great. Because that limits old man Creed time on the casino floor after we get checked in, after driving for 3 hours, after, working all day. I'm not going to want to play all that much. So see, that works out good. That saves me money.
It's all part of the plan, Daddy. All part of the plan.
Yeah. Anyways, so back with Judge Simpson today. Is this true?
It's been a long time since we've hung out with Judge Simpson. He had a little bit of time. He was gone, but he's now slowly working his way back up. But we've got classic clips from Judge Simpson. We'll call them classic because they didn't happen yesterday. These are a couple of different days where Judge Simpson, some days he was doing good, some days not so good. But you always get a fair fight when it comes to Judge J. Simpson.
Get it right. Speak his name.
J is justice.
People versus Trader Guyton.
Shake for justice.
For the people.
We need a t-shirt.
Torshell Feaster, Assistant Public Defender, on behalf of Ms. Guyton. Ms. Guyton, please state your name for the record.
Trader Guyton.
Thank you, Judge. If you recall, we were here a couple of weeks ago, at which time Ms. Guyton was supposed to turn herself into the county jail. My understanding is she did not turn herself in on the day and time the court ordered her to, but that she did later turn herself in. We're asking for an adjournment now that she's in. Go ahead, Judge. I'm sorry.
I think the judge is going to ask about the shelving units behind Trita. Is that how you say her name?
Did they put her in a closet for this Zoom meeting?
I think so. And we just take like black shirts and slacks and just not fold them or anything, just throw them up on a shelf, I guess. That's
as my mom would say, they just wadded up there. And to our friend yesterday, a very nice gentleman in the comments that said, can you please tell that dude it's frustrating and not frustrating? I'm sorry, I'm Southern. You bastard. How dare you make fun of my local dialect?
Can you please tell that guy that
I had a bucket of water, I'd dump it on his head right now.
Water. How about tell that guy it's a buggy? It's a damn buggy you go into the grocery store.
What a jerk.
And by the way, it's jewelry.
Jury, yeah.
Kind of happened like that.
Okay. Yeah, I think there was some.
She was supposed to turn herself in on April 14th. She didn't. She then attempted to file an online bench warrant request because she knew she didn't turn herself in. That was on April 19th. We denied that. And the 19th was what day?
Come on down.
That was a Wednesday. And then she decided, well, might as well try to deal with it. And then finally turned herself in on the 22nd.
Oh,
but
wow.
then left.
They let me go.
Oh, yeah, okay. I don't know if they let you go.
Yes, sir.
But then somehow or another, then she came back.
Can I please?
Plus, thank you for the $2. I don't know if you saw Pass ran outside and I believe a t-shirt and nothing else.
Oh my! Where would I see that at?
Love that. Sorry that we missed that.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I missed that. Supposed to turn yourself on 14th. Finally, on the 22nd, you turn yourself in, and then, as she says, they let me go. He said they let you go.
I don't think that's I don't think they just let you go. I don't think that's the thing.
Let
Well,
me go.
Hold on, Miss Guy. Judge will let you talk. Let me let Judge know what we want to do today.
Oh no, I'm done with her journey.
Okay, Judge. I also submitted in this file a late referral to drug court in this matter. Ms. Guyton and I had spoken, and I think she's an appropriate candidate for drug court. I had spoken to Mr. Ganatra about this previously, and I believe he does not have an objection. So I'd like to have her referred, and then I think Ms. Guyton wants me to do a couple other things also.
Creek, brother, creek.
All right. Now, drug court referral, they don't have the prosecutor's signature. I'm assuming, Mr. Ganatra, you don't have an issue with that.
No, you can please sign with my permission.
Okay. Seems to be a consistent theme with Feaster.
I'm working on getting better.
No, I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. All right. Okay, and we'll put this out 3 weeks to you want the 16th or the 23rd?
16th.
Or 16th.
We'll keep them consistent.
Oh my God, yes.
Probable cause conference will be adjourned May 16th. What else did anybody want to address with me?
Thank you, Judge. I believe Ms. Guyton wanted me to let the court know that she has secured a bed at a rehabilitation center. And I believe that was part of her hesitation, she tells me, in turning herself in. She was hoping to go to an inpatient facility. Where is that at, Ms. Guyton?
Spear, Dawn Farms, Spear. I might be saying it wrong. Spear. At Dawn Farm.
Dawn Farms, everybody.
So I think she is asking around if you would consider releasing her to inpatient treatment to Dawn Farms, provided that the bed she had previously secured is still available.
And if not, I can sleep on the floor, Your Honor.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've done my intake. I've done my
Ellicott.
access to my everything to access. I've done my intake. I've done everything I needed to do. I was ready to go, but bag packed and everything. I was supposed to be there Monday at 1:30. But like I said, I didn't know what to do between just Simpson and then that. So all I gotta do is once I get down home, call them and I'm back in. I got a bed. But my bags are still packed.
My bags are packed, both trash bags by the front door.
Just gotta go.
Miss Guyton,
Yes.
you knew I ordered you to jail. Why didn't you go there on the 14th?
I didn't hear. I swear I didn't hear that part. That you was the part when you said what time and what day
That's
to turn myself in.
not important, really.
I finally found out was through my probation officer. I turned myself in twice. The second time they kept me, the first time I came.
Well, hold it. So when you found out from your probation officer, then you knew I told you to go to jail. Why'd you file an online bench warrant recall?
I don't know if it worked.
Okay, well, that's an honest answer.
Well, yeah.
You came to the jail on April 22nd.
And then I told them I had a bench warrant the whole 9 yards. I got there at 7:45 in the morning. I stayed till 10:30. And then they came and told me, you can leave if you want to. You stay or you can leave. That's all they told me. So
They told you you could stay or leave because there was a bench warrant out.
Yes, exactly.
Look at Mr.
Okay.
Feaster.
And so if that was the
Triple H.
case, then did you go back?
Yeah, I let him come in and came back again.
When did you go back?
I went back the next day.
Why'd you go back the next day if they told you you could leave?
Because something didn't sound right.
So she went home and she's like, wait a minute, what just happened?
Get a bench warrant.
I
think they may have messed up. Maybe I should go back and see they will put me in jail.
Yeah, let me go and double check on that. They might have made a mistake. It doesn't make sense. That's all.
Could be a problem. She's a gem, a real gem.
She just I think that she believes this actually.
Mr. Feaster dying over there. Judge doing his best not to crack up laughing.
I said, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
I'm going back to jail. I'm going back to
Who
court.
this?
Who this? By the way, I keep with Feaster. Pigeon Forge has a they have a it's called Feaster. It's called Feasters on Teaster. Teaster is Teaster Lane. It's a restaurant.
Nice.
Feasters on Teaster.
Okay, so something between the time you left and the time you came back, something just didn't sound right.
No, it didn't seem right. I'm trying to.
Yeah, so you went back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might have been because they told you not to leave.
No, they didn't tell me to leave, Your Honor.
Oh, okay. All right.
They didn't tell me. They told me I could stay or leave. They really did. So I left.
Sheriff's Department always does that. In the face of a bench warrant, they just tell you to leave. All right. Mr. Feaster, anything else you want to add to what your client has indicated?
Not at all.
That's probably smart.
Bond will continue as it's currently set. I want to see if she gets into drug court before I want to see what the assessment says before I release the inpatient treatment, because I'm not sure whether or not she may have a bag packed, but I'm not sure that there's anything waiting there for
She
her.
said that she's
Behavior
still
as a
packed,
defendant.
bro.
Yeah, man. Pack
Thank you
her
very much.
Walmart bags right by the door.
Oh yeah. I don't know, maybe a trash bag or two.
Sit tight, Miss Guy, and I'll come see you.
I like Feaster, by the way. He's fun.
Oh, he's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Absolutely agree.
Yeah. He works well with Simpson. On to the next. Oh God, Jacob, are you okay?
Really?
Wow, it's a lot.
Huckmar. Is it?
Hold on a second. This is just some good characters here. Bernice up top here got a great looking kitchen there. Imagine how many things in Tupperware she has. I mean,
Oh my goodness. Lots and lots of really there's stuff in them cabinets I bet's expired.
and still used today. I would imagine like a lot of the spices are from maybe the late 80s.
By the way, I don't know if you heard it, but when they handed him the file for this case, he looks at it and he says, "Really?" Because the name is very hard, because he can barely get it out of his mouth because it's a hard name to say. And he looks at it, he's like, "Really?"
Love it. Look at Carol over there flexing her TV on the wall. We
Got Christine down here that has grown 2 horns.
Yeah, she doesn't look very happy at all. David, he's just happy to be somewhere and doing something. He's just
Mr. Fantera.
He certainly has an ill-fitting suit, no doubt about that. And Jacob, he just wants to murder.
A lot of empty cameras, though. Look at all the empty cameras. That's
Yeah.
not good.
No. And Larry, he's very confused by something that he's seeing right now.
Classic Larry.
Leah versus Justin Holbrook.
I see, right?
Yes, Your Honor. I am plaintiff Muthukumar Chellaya.
Huh?
I'm here.
Mr. Holbrook,
Yes.
you're here? All right.
Stop it, sweet tea. That is so rude.
Oh, I'm sorry. And there's also last name Kumar.
Yeah, I wish I could grow that beard.
I
Kumar.
guess
There she is.
Latika
Where's
Kumar and Regis Kumar. This is a termination case.
I'm here.
What's going on?
I'm Nityaja.
Your Honor, I have given them enough time to vacate the house. I'm looking for the possession, trying to sell the house. They started moving like 6 months ago. Then they didn't do it. I even paid them for moving
Paid?
What?
supplies, truck, and storage.
Oh, wow.
And they asked for a
What?
last week with the other judge, but they haven't done anything for the whole week.
I've been busy with work. I'm the only one that's been able to move anything. I was supposed to go down there today to move some things. I just haven't had the chance all week.
So is I'm not even gonna attempt that name. Is he that good of a landlord that he rents a truck, gets packaging supply. I'm guessing getting boxes and stuff
Right.
around.
And pays for them a storage place to put the stuff. He's asked them move 6 months ago because he's trying to sell the joint.
That's what he said. Because he says I paid. I was like, what? You what? Wow.
Good to see you, the bird. By the way, I saw the
we
bird.
don't have much left. We've been moving stuff out for a while, but that was due to a mold report that we have gotten back. We weren't able to live in the home, so we started to move our things out. But then our items in the basement got damaged, and we were told through him that we'll be receiving compensation for our items through the insurance company, even though we didn't have renter's insurance. But we are his family, so we were told that we were going to be getting compensated for our items. So that's what took so long for us to move all of our items out. But at this point, we just really have things in like the garage and the pole barn. It's a 10 acre.
So we're gonna have all of that out.
I'm trying to take one more trip down there because we currently live an hour away. So I have to figure out the best ways to get down there and when I can and to make a trip. So I'm trying to do like one more trip. I'm either going to
Can you be out by the end of the month?
Yes.
And here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to adjourn this matter out June 30th. I'm going to indicate defendants to move out by then.
Your Honor, may I ask if we can have?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to ignore you. Go ahead, ma'am.
No, it's okay. I also agree. We will be moving our stuff out. All we have is small items in the basement in the pool barn. I have not had a chance to be able to go get it as well. Is there a way I can get a 1 week extension? Because I do have work that whole week. So if we can maybe do sometime in July, just so I have an opportunity to get my items.
Plaintiff, you have a problem with me giving a date in July?
Your Honor, I've been trying to sell the house for a whole year, and I had 2-3 potential buyers walk away because of their behaviors, responsibility. And I have a buyer to close the house today. I had
Okay, so
last.
hold on, folks. Sir, whose father are you?
Nityaja.
Good guess.
That's your dad?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that makes all right. So whoever
He said their family, Justin and her are
right,
and that's his daughter. But
Got
he wants them out of the house because he's selling the place.
right. All right. So that makes more sense why we've paid for storage boxes, shipping.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. But still, it's a long way around to get them out of the house, and they still ain't out.
Huh. All right. Well, that's pretty rude. Cause dude seems really nice.
Yeah.
I mean,
You don't want to give your daughter another week into the July?
No, sir. I have a potential
Really?
buyer. Walked away a couple times already. I lost $35,000 more deal. I put so much money for this house. They paid nothing. And I put her through college. And like I had a closing date last week. I have closing. The buyer is ready to close today. I don't know if they will still stick around or not. I lost so much money. Like I am also living an hour away, coming here, taking care of the house. I am not able to maintain. All the left in the garage and barn is the trash from last year. Animals getting in there, tearing apart.
Wow.
Your Honor, we've been told that we've had to leave the property and stop packing up our items because he's been showing the house, and this has been happening for months. I've been on like we've not been noticed, been notified, and he's just been bringing people there. We've had birthday parties, and he's used that as excuses, and people have came there and still tried to kick everybody out.
Oh God.
And so that is the main problem. Every time I'm there trying to move my items out, there's somebody there. He comes there and he calls the police on me. He called the police on me for trying to take my pool because he was trying to sell the house with the pool. So every time I go there, there's been the issue on we have to leave early. We can't get as many things as we would like.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do.
Your Honor.
Yeah.
He took the kitchen sink countertop from the basement that does not belong to him. It belonged to the house. He changed the locks on me. He took the lock box. He took the sale sign of the realtor. He broke into the house. They broke the drywalls in the house. Took up, damaged the house so bad. The value has gone down so much. They like
Yeah.
smoking.
I don't-
Took the house.
I don't think there's anything that a judge can do about that, right? Really?
No.
I mean, that's,
But here's the thing: I think he didn't do himself any favors when Judge Simpson said, "Don't you want to give your daughter one more week to get her stuff out of the house?" And he says, "No,
nope. But at the
I do
same
not want to give
time,
her another minute. She's done nothing damage since she's been in this house. She poop on the floor."
but yeah, it's been going on for months, though. I mean, how long?
And we
how
never
long
heard
has it
anything
been?
about rent.
That's
Not once was there any money mentioned. Like they
Right.
either hadn't been paying or what didn't have to pay or what exactly was going on. He said he lives an hour away.
Yeah.
And this pool that he's taking with him, what kind of damn pool is that?
I'm trying to. I'm wondering because
Do you have any value if it's one of them Walmart inflatables?
right? Dude says he wants to take it with him, but
And he's like trying to sell it with the house.
Dad wants to sell it with the house. Even the nicer pools that have actual metal framing and stuff. Once
you take them apart, they don't go back together.
It's just not. Yeah, it's not worth that. I can't.
You have to leave it.
This is a crazy one.
And damaged so much, lost so much.
Sir?
Like it's the worst house.
Sir?
Like it's a very bad.
Sir?
They do
Sir?
more damage.
Sir. Sir.
Jesus, baby says.
You all done now? So I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Is it 7/7? July 7th.
I think a lot of you guys might be right about that. That he doesn't like this relationship.
Yeah, if it's the one that he doesn't approve of, he's gonna do everything he can to make it rough. Good chance of that.
He may have said that throughout that, but typically in cases like this, you hear that over and over and over again. They owe me this, they owe me.
Yeah, typically we get a dollar amount. What are we owed?
Right.
Let's hear it.
So that's an interesting side of this also.
I'm gonna indicate the defendants say they're gonna move. They'll be out. And what time? 9. So what I'm gonna do, since you won't give your daughter another week to try to get it done, she's just asked for that to get the little things out. In honor of my daughter, I guess I'll give her another week. So we're gonna go to July 7th, 2023, 9 a.m. You guys are to be out by that time, sir. You are not to do anything to interfere with their moving out. You understand that?
Yes, sir. And like they have been saying this, and my daughter said she will kill me before him. They are so bad like that. And he spoiled
Okay.
the whole
Did I tell
family.
you to keep talking?
No, sir.
I didn't
Sorry.
think so. All right. We'll see you guys on the 7th. Everybody have a great day.
Thank you,
Thank
Your
you, Your Honor. I appreciate it.
Be quiet.
Hello, Griggsy.
Laquanda Marshall versus Katanjika
Wow, he's got all the hard names.
Thomas.
Good
I
morning.
missed that. All right. Who said good morning to me?
I did. LaQuanda Marshall.
All right, Ms. Marshall's here. The defendant is not here.
Oh, she's here. I see her on there.
Where are you? Oh,
She's
I think she's
muted.
up there, but she's muted.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now, ma'am.
I'm sorry about that.
No, it's okay. It's okay. All right, folks, this is a termination. Where are we on this case?
Hi, Your Honor. So Ms. Thomas has reached out to SOS and applied for some assistance. And so
SOS.
her
Secretary of the State.
pending. And so I guess they told us it'll be about 4 weeks before they know anything. So, and she's agreed to pay her July's rent. And so I guess I would just like to allow SOS to see if they would assist her.
Okay, so you're willing to adjourn this out 30 days to see where we are?
Correct. Contingent
right.
upon the payment.
Yes, understood. Ms. Thomas, you're gonna get your July rent paid, and then I'm gonna put this out 30 days. Is that your understanding?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Miss Thomas's
All
first
right.
name
I'll
is very
adjourn
hard.
this into July 14th, 2023, 9 a.m.
I'm not even going to attempt that because there's a part of that almost sounds very racist if you say.
Yeah, I don't even know if I could say that.
Yeah. The only SOS I know is shit on a shingle, which is a great breakfast item if you've never had it.
The Secretary of State has all kinds of programs and stuff that help people for these types of things. So you'll hear them refer to SOS all the time in these, especially in Michigan.
I'll indicate in here defendant to pay July rent.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank
Your
you,
Honor.
folks.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, I love
Bernice Dyer
chip
versus
beef.
Tina. Is it Wagazi?
That used to be such a great restaurant,
Yeah.
Ragazzi's.
Wagazi.
One of my favorite bands, Fugazi.
Wagazi.
Vegas. Okay. All right, I have Tina and George Wagazi. All right,
Yes.
where are we on this one?
100% moved out.
You're, say again?
100%
Oh my God.
You're moved out?
correct.
Sure.
Wow. Don't hear that every day.
100.
Dyer? Is that your understanding?
Yes, they moved out.
That lady never
Yesterday,
says
they
that.
were supposed to be out Tuesday. And
No.
No, we were Friday.
I'm talking, please.
I love these
Wrong.
family cases. No,
And,
you don't stop them talking.
Damn.
This is my courtroom, not your house.
Bernice,
My
chill,
house.
bro.
Right.
Are we clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Say yes, sir.
All right. They moved out.
Yes.
What do you want me to do?
They still have stuff in the house. And they took the dog. They come in yesterday and they stole my dog.
Stole.
That dog was
Stole.
given to me. I have a bill of sale.
No.
Yes. From the owner.
Just wait till I see something.
Okay, so let me get this right.
Would you like some water?
You guys moved out. There's still stuff there, and now there's a dog missing.
No,
Not missing.
the dog is my wife's. We have a bill of the animal. It was never my mother's.
Oh, that's his mom.
Yeah.
The dog is shipped to my
What kind of dog is it?
It's a Labrador.
Okay, so it's a real dog. All right.
Real dog. What does he mean by that?
So
Purebred.
let me just start with the property first.
Okay.
In terms of property, Ms. Dyer is saying that there are certain things that are there. But you
No,
guys are saying moved out. You don't want any of the stuff that may be yours or she
No.
thinks is yours, right?
No. Right.
correct.
Okay.
We just left trash behind, Your Honor.
I don't know that there's a whole lot I can do about the dog. Somebody's gonna have to sue somebody else about the dog because that's not part of this case.
I didn't think so.
Oh,
Ah!
shit.
Oh, not happy about
Oh, it's
that.
100% right.
No, it's not.
Folks,
Okay.
if I wanted to be a family law judge, that's what I would have done. I really don't want to. This is my second one of the day.
Yeah.
So here's what I'm gonna do. If they moved out, it's all been satisfied. Is there any reason I shouldn't dismiss the case, Ms. Dyer?
Judge, the dog is registered in my name and I've taken care of him for 5 years. This is my dog.
She just said.
And they're
He
saying
just
they're
said.
lying.
Excuse me.
The dog is-
There's nothing he
Did he not just say?
Yeah, he's like, there's nothing I can do, lady. I also like that the dog is registered in my name like it's a car. The dog is registered in my name, Your Honor. Check the glove box. It's in there.
So the common consensus on that is that he means not like a small little dog.
Yeah, like a real dog, like a man's dog.
Yeah, I think you guys are right. I love it. And Bernice even just got pissed when he said that it has nothing to do with his case. And then she right back to it.
She took care of him while I lived there for 5 years. No, she took it to the vet one time. So the dog is not hers. It's not even this case issue. I know. We are 100% moved out.
100%.
And I know that's all you care about, Judge.
Well, no, I care about the dog.
Oh, well, the dog is mine. The dog was given to me.
You guys are fighting over the dog. I don't think the dog ought to be with either one of you. So here's what I'm going to do. If they've moved out, you filed a termination. That means this case is dismissed. It's going to be dismissed without prejudice. If Ms. Dyer, and I'm not suggesting it, but if you want to sue for the dog, you're going to have to sue for the dog.
I will.
That's not part of this case.
I will.
So I can't deal with that.
Okay.
All right.
Go
Thank
for
you,
it, 'cause
folks.
You will not win.
Sir,
You would not.
enjoy the rest of your day.
Wow.
Yeah, too late. Court calls the case. Court calls the case of the people versus Susanna Williams.
Oh man. I've missed
Too late.
Ron Brown
Cedric.
appearing on behalf of Suzanne Williams. Good morning.
Good morning.
Your Honor, we're trying to resolve this case. There's an offer to plead to an added count to a retail fraud in the third degree. And count one would be dismissed. I know you don't do COBs or sentencing agreements, but I believe her jail credit is 93 days on this offense. So she would be seeking a credit for time served sentence with release. I believe the donuts that she stole and ate
Donuts.
would be the
She
basis.
stole donuts and she's in court because of that? That's the retail theft?
That's right, Creed. We're handling a case of the stolen donuts.
Do we have donuts emojis in the chat?
Doesn't get any bigger or hardcore crime than donuts, my friend.
Wow.
Who stole the donuts? She stole the donuts. Better animal.
Well, everybody's heard about the bird.
Good to see you, Bird.
Thank you. I always appreciate you popping that in there because, then I think of nothing but that.
The rest of the day, it's in your head.
Oh, look at that. There is donut emojis. Amazing.
Oh, is that what those are?
Favorite donut from like Walmart? Your go-to?
Oh, the Walmart ones?
Yeah.
Ooh, any that don't have flies on it.
Well, I mean,
I've gone there several times and I open it and a fly goes right by me. I get the apple fritters.
Oh, is that a donut? I guess it is technically.
It's in the same. It's in there.
My favorite is the Bavarian cream ones.
Oh, yeah. So
my go-to. That or something with white frosting. The white. I don't know why I like that too. I guess the raspberry, whatever. But by the way, never, ever, and I mean ever buy a Walmart glazed donut. That is the most disgusting shit I've ever had in my life. Zero glaze. It's all melted off. It's just sticky water, basically. So bad. Anyways, let's find out about it. How many donuts do you have to steal?
10, 20 dozens, maybe?
If you look at her in this setting, boy, you'd think she really committed a pretty big crime. Unless she did some other thing. There might be some more to
for
it.
the restitution if the court were to order.
So there is restitution.
Yes, Your Honor.
Donuts. Okay. I didn't mean.
Somebody clip that. Donuts. Sorry. Random donuts.
So she would be seeking a credit for time served sentence with release. I believe the donuts that she stole and ate would be the basis for the restitution if the court were to order.
So there is restitution.
Yes, Your Honor.
Donuts. Okay.
Donuts.
I didn't mean to say
Chris, thank you for one on the main show. Donuts.
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 Thank you, Chris.
Yeah, no, fritters are definitely good. Are they a donut though?
As far as I'm concerned, they sell them at Dunkin' Donuts.
They have croissant sandwiches too.
Croissant.
What's the restitution, sir?
Right? You got to pay for the donuts you eat.
Oh, okay.
If
Donuts.
the judge orders that.
So, do we know the amount of restitution?
I'm just double checking, Your Honor.
They weren't Dunkin' Donuts.
Either I do.
They were packaged donuts. Dunkin' are fancy. You know, you can get the ones with the sprinkles.
You want to know what?
And the nuts.
You know.
And the powdered sugar.
No, you know what?
They weren't those.
No, Mr. Brown.
They were just. They were
When they
just in a
told me,
package.
when they told me you were going to be here, I almost stayed home.
For me,
Yes, Simpson.
So like little Debbie donuts.
they weren't the powdered sugar ones.
Okay,
Okay.
we'll see. We'll see how much they cost.
We might be able to pull up
I should have
restitution
brought
money.
you some. They go good with your coffee.
$4.68.
Oof.
Those are some pretty good donuts.
They weren't that good. Were they stale?
Yeah, I think so.
They were a little stale.
4.68.
Are we here over a $4.68 thing of packaged donuts?
Yeah, man. Crime is crime, Creed.
I know.
No
but
matter how big or how small.
boy, you are.
Crimes is a crime.
You
Apple
really
fritters are
you got everybody going with the apple fritter.
baby.
Instead of that coffee we were going to produce, I think we might make some apple fritter.
Apple. Whose face you want on that apple fritter? These. $4
I was
donut.
shopping and forgot. Shh. Okay.
So she wishes to take advantage of the offer.
You want?
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
How long she been in jail?
Yeah, have her sworn, please.
Raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth. the whole truth,
Sweet Melissa says that she did not cancel it. Sometimes they just don't. Sometimes when they go to process it, I think it just.
Yeah, it can be. It's definitely on their end. I will say this: if you join back right now, I've heard $3 to walk back through the door, cheaper than this girl's pack of freaking donuts that she stole allegedly.
That's true. They are hash browns donuts because they sell them at Dunkin'.
Help you God.
Yes, I do.
State your name.
Susanna Williams.
All right, ma'am. It is this court's understanding that you are going to be pleading guilty to the charge of retail fraud, third degree. That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 93 days in jail, $500 fine plus court costs. The fine could be increased to 3 times the value of the property taken. If that's greater than $500, that would become the maximum fine. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
Who that guy's picking his nose?
Still wish to plead guilty
Yes, sir.
to that charge. How do you plead?
I plead guilty, Judge Simpson.
All right. You understand that by pleading guilty, you'll not have a trial of any kind.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Because of that, you're giving up certain rights. You're giving up your right to call witnesses to speak for you at trial or to have this court compel their attendance. You're giving up your right to see, hear, and question all witnesses against you at trial. You're also giving up your right to be a witness for yourself or to remain silent, not have that silence used against you. And you're giving up your right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right.
What is that?
If you don't like the sentence or you change your mind, then you got to get permission from a higher court.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Are you on probation or parole?
No, I'm not.
Has anyone promised you anything other than what's been stated here today on the record to get you to plead guilty?
No, Your Honor.
Anybody threaten you or coerce you?
No, sir.
You're doing this voluntarily and of your own free will?
Yes, I am.
And because you believe that you are indeed guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
I mean, seriously, couldn't we just drop that entire? If she's seriously been in jail that long, why could
There's
we?
got to be something else. Right? Is there something else we missed? I'm sure there has. People tell us all the time stuff we've missed.
Well, that's true.
But that's a long time. 93 days. I mean,
Are
come
we
on, man.
sure there's nothing else to that? Just for a under $5 worth of a donut or donuts? That's just insane. Flusha, thank you for the 468.
I love those weird numbers.
On December 21st, 2022, at the location of 7,000 East Michigan
Hugh?
Avenue, Pittsfield Township, Washtenaw County, that being the Walmart. What do you do on that day that makes you think that you're guilty?
It's even worse.
I ate some donuts in the store premises.
Okay, so you went into the store and you ate these donuts and didn't pay for them?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Store was open to the public at the time?
Yes.
These donuts that you ate, this was property that was offered for sale by Walmart?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you didn't have anybody's permission to eat those donuts, did you?
No, sir.
All right, counsel, have I complied with the court rule? Would it be proper to accept this defendant's plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will accept the defendant's plea of guilty to count 2. Count 1 is dismissed. Anything either of you'd like to say before the court imposes sentence?
I'm sorry about that, Your Honor. I'm making better choices now. I had a chance to do the Bond Farms in Jail program, so it gave me a chance to look at.
He's got their diploma
in my life, and
Oh, he does. He's holding it.
I've been sober for 3.5 years now. I just want to thank you again for
Oh, wow.
I like this lawyer.
giving me the time
Oh, he's
to
great.
be in here and to start my life again. Thank you.
Wow. That's awesome.
Mr. Brown,
He's still holding it.
April 23rd.
Still holding it.
You've been in since the time of the arraignment, is that correct?
For
Judge?
93 days, yes.
Golly.
Judge?
Arrested on April 24th, 2023, and then she was remanded from our court for 365 days to February 2nd, 2024.
And I'm gonna take that up next after you do the sentence.
Yeah.
Sentence
All
that
right,
she was
so there's-
remanded on. I want
Was she out on bond
your permission
or probation or something, maybe?
and your grace
There's-
this morning.
There's more to the story. They just said it was $4 and what, 90 cents, something like that, 480
Yeah.
something.
I'm gonna ask him. Do you want some water? Ask him if he wants a donut. I brought some.
How did he not bring a dozen donuts with him, though? He's still holding the diploma, by the way.
I like this attorney because he has a little bit of flair, a little bit of sarcasm.
Very to the point.
Yeah.
Has control of the situation. Very good rapport, you can tell, with Judge Simpson.
He's a little over exaggerated on things, which is,
Well,
showmanship to the third power.
Right, which is fine because you're kind of breaking up the tension
Sentence of the
level.
court, fines and costs of $250. Pay that 30 days after your release. I'll order 93 days on this case, 93 days Washtenaw County Jail, credit 93 served. I will also order restitution in the amount of $4.68 payable through the court to Walmart.
Can I get a payment plan?
Your Honor, as a prosecutor, thank you for your grace this morning. As the prosecutor mentioned, she's under remand right now, doing a year in jail with an out date in February of 2024.
Oh,
I wasn't the
shit.
lawyer present when you handed down that sentence, but I'm informed that it was a case from 2016 where she violated the terms of she violated once the terms of her probation and she was remanded. I don't have that case number before me right now, but when you sentenced her to the year in jail, you said upon completion of the Dawn Farm program in jail, you would consider releasing her on that 1-year sentence. And she's asking me now, very eloquently, she's reminded me about 4 times, if you would consider an early release because I'm producing a certificate of.
Interesting. Again,
So
we don't
again,
know.
there was a lot here.
Yeah, all right. So
she was remanded for a year, and this was probably how she got picked up was on the donuts.
Yeah. All right. So there is a little bit more. Yeah, there's a little bit more to the story. The plot does thicken. So it's not just like she was just thrown into jail that day when they caught her at Walmart for stealing $5 worth of donuts. I could be completely wrong, but I feel when she was talking about being sober for 3 years and that, I think she's pretty genuine, and she did do a program. And if we've learned anything about the Louisiana parole board, if you do your programs while you're in jail,
yeah, programs.
yeah. Remember the
Mhm.
guy that was in for like 300 years, and we watched him get paroled that day?
Yes, I was very surprised. He
Wasn't it
definitely
like,
worked programs.
wasn't it something like 100 years or 200?
It was 300 and some years.
It was, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
isn't that
Mhm.
crazy?
Yeah. Let me take a moment to just speak to everybody. No time hasn't frozen, just Creed. But this is the point where I ask you during the show, like the video if you haven't done so already. We'd appreciate that. Also, like Sweet Melissa, if you're a member in bad standings, come on back. We'd like to have you here. If you're a member in good standings, well, God bless you. Yeah, baby. Look at that. Creed Freeman. It's not really something wrong. This is just an opportunity for me to banter. Loud Elvis, #1 Mikey fan.
Well, everybody's heard about the bird. The bird, bird, bird. The bird's a winner. Well, a bird, bird, bird. The bird is a winner. Well, a bird, bird, bird. Well, a bird is a winner. Well, a bird, bird, bird. The bird's a winner. Well, a bird, bird, bird. Well, a bird is a winner. Well.
Yep. That's Creed up there. He's the dude.
I'm the dude.
He's playing the video, but apparently he's having difficulties.
How dare you!
So badly that he is completely gone. Well, boys and girls, children of all ages, let me just say this. If Creed's not back by the time I count to 6. Oh, nope, there he is. He's back.
So I learned last night with Creed frames, if I just dip out and dip back in very quickly, problem solved. When they do that.
Yeah.
When it's a long one.
I ran out of things to talk about.
That was a long, I don't know why the hell that one was so long. I had to leave last night, the my gambling stream, because it was just a permanent 1 bar. So I don't know. I give up. Anyway, so I last left you, which seems about, I don't know, 10 minutes ago or so. Do we let her out? And well,
he's asking for early release.
Yeah. That's exciting.
Completion from the Don Farm.
Okay, the normal way that's going to go about is that if that is sent to probation and we have proof of that to probation, then probation will make sure that it gets on my docket for consideration of the early release.
When's your next docket? Today? At
I've
1
sent it
o'clock, you
over.
got a docket, right? I'll walk down to probation and give it to him right now if you want. Because you got a docket this afternoon too. But I didn't want him to take her back, and she's gonna blow up my phone, Judge. She's gonna blow up my phone.
I sent it through Patrick, and I never got a response back because
Mr. Knocktree.
who was here on July 5th when I had my adjournment, he said that he was supposed to get everything together and he never did. But Mr. Brown has been working hard to
I'm a great
upside
lawyer,
down.
right?
I'm a great lawyer. Don, they're all over our Discord. I promise you that. Lots of great Creed frame moments. Like,
there's some doozies.
So,
Am I a good lawyer?
Yes, you are.
She was mad at me yesterday when I went to see her at the jail.
I was just upset because I thought I was going to be released on the 5th, and I had completed this on June 20th. So, but
And she's gone through a series of lawyers, but I'm the best one, right?
you are, yes, sir. Oh, he's let me make me go home.
So can we see her at 1 if I walk this down to probation?
He's trying.
Please.
in a
She
very,
said, please.
in a very nice way.
I heard, hey,
Sherry.
Mr. Brown.
Yes, sir.
9:39. My doctor started at 9. I got out here about 9:15. And somehow you have, in 2 cases, managed to entirely try to disrupt everything. In 1 case. So here's what we're going to do.
Yes, sir.
What I indicated is, and this is how it usually happens. Mr. Noctree would get something to Ms. Polera. You can take that down, and if they create a form, I don't even need to see her if I'm going to do the release.
Okay, so I'll be right back.
No. You can be, you're more than welcome back. But that's how that would happen.
So I've done everything I can. I'm gonna walk this down when we get
You're
done.
just gonna take it to probation?
Right now.
Okay, so do I have to write anything or do a kite? Because I've already done that and they didn't send me anything back. They said that they sent it over to you.
These old charges is holding her up.
I'm sorry, I'm anxious because I've been here
Really?
93
I can't
days.
tell. Tell Ms. Polera if she would then contact Mr. Noctree.
Okay.
And see what can happen. That doesn't mean that it will happen today, young lady.
Okay,
All right?
I understand.
That is the way that the process works.
All right, thank you so
Despite
much.
Mr. Brown's efforts, I'm not changing what I normally do.
Okay,
All
I
right?
understand. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.
So I'm gonna go take this to her right now.
Peter
So don't call.
Cunningham and Joseph Jenkins.
Good morning, Your Honor. Cheryl Welkoff on behalf of the plaintiff.
Hi, Cheryl.
Hi.
Joseph Jenkins, right? All right.
How are you?
I think the date I set for trial.
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
All right. Where are we on this case?
Your Honor, we were in court on Friday, the 21st. And at that juncture, we had presented to the court that a violation complaint with the city had been dismissed. Mr. Jenkins indicated to the court that there were still ongoing repair issues. Court set this matter for trial. My client yesterday around 4:35 o'clock emailed Mr. Jenkins. No, it was Monday, actually, excuse me. It was on Friday, on Monday, Mr. Jenkins for entry in order to see what was going on, what was not repaired, if anything. And Mr. Jenkins refused entry. And at this juncture, we're prepared to go forward, or in the alternative, if the court wants to order Mr. Jenkins to let us into the unit, and then we would ask for August rent placed into escrow.
Douche. Sir, what do you want to say?
Yes, so I replied to the entry request with a request to be moved from the unit, which my understanding now is that's an option. And I was also told that it needed to be the next day, and I know in the lease it has to be at least 48 hours.
Douche. Okay.
I'm more than happy to let them inside the unit.
Why didn't you just do it in the first place?
Because I have requested to be moved since.
Okay, but hold on a second. You come here with a complaint that there are repair issues, right? They would need to know and be able to look at those repair issues.
They already have.
Well, hold on. Sir, just listen to, because what you did just sounds silly. They come to address the issue that you raised, that
You won't let
everyone's
them
going
in.
to court for, and then you won't let them in.
Okay.
And you want them to do something that they quite frankly don't have to do. And to the extent they would have to do it, they need to look at and be able to justify why they'd be doing it. I know. And now, because of that, everybody's time is wasted.
Yeah, he looks like a badass, by the way.
With his arms crossed.
I wouldn't mess with him.
Hearsay.
Douche. See,
I need repairs. You can't come in my unit. Why do they say unit?
50.
I mean, it sounds like he's trying to grift them. He's a grifter.
Well, I mean, if you've got
not,
there's other ways to deal with, like, if you got problems with your unit, right? There's
Yeah.
other ways to deal with that. Not at this juncture.
It's always crazy how people are like, I can't pay my rent. The toilet doesn't flush right.
Right. Yes. I don't like this dude.
So, sir, here, I got a choice here, okay? Because I can adjourn this out, have you put it in escrow, let them come in. Or what I can do is let them put on their proofs. What's gonna end up happening, because I would imagine that their proofs are gonna show me that what repairs are there are done.
Okay.
Anything else then that you're complaining about won't really be heard by the court because you didn't let them inspect the premises to try to determine something and try to abate whatever issue there was.
Okay.
And so then what ends up happening is you end up losing. Right?
Right.
So given that you made the first bad decision, what would you have me do?
I mean, I made the complaint with the city in May.
Not there. What would you have me do today, given what you've done and what they're trying to do?
I would, I guess, ask for an adjournment so that they can come and make the assessment again.
Your Honor, there is a balance right now, $4,126.68. I understand there's $1,050 in escrow. We don't object. I mean, again, the court understands what our position would be. I would ask if there could be another payment. The tenant moved in on April 17th of this year and has not paid. So if there can be another payment and then August rent put into escrow, we would have no objection to the adjournment to address the issues, but I'm concerned with the distance.
You have anything to say to that?
Chuck in Tennessee, thank you. $5.
You and Creek can hang out soon. He'll be in Tennessee tomorrow.
Tennessee. No, not till Thursday. We're going to
Thursday. He'll be in Tennessee.
Chuck in North Carolina tomorrow. You know, up over the mountain off there, yonder.
Creek can hang out with Chuck in North Carolina.
Maintenance issues like that, we can withhold rent. And
well, okay. I mean, this is part of the
make a payment and put money in escrow. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'm not
Diana?
trying to be difficult.
No.
Tin Man?
Here's the problem. You got a little piece of the law, but then don't have the other half.
Okay.
Because if I order you to put it in escrow, you got to put it in escrow. I understand what the law says about withholding it, but it doesn't say that you get to withhold it. Technically, what the law says is that if you're going to be withholding rent under these circumstances, it needs to be in an account.
Okay.
And I have to ask you for that account, and you don't have it, then it's not being withheld for that purpose under the law. Got it? So I don't think you want me to ask you that question. Is that right? Yeah, I didn't think so. So how much are you going to put into escrow right away, right now?
At least August month's rent.
A month's rent. That's $1,050, right? When will you have that in?
By Friday.
Well, we're asking for an additional amount because he's saying August rent.
I
Okay.
understand.
Is that the landlords behind Miss Luckoff?
You're gonna.
I was
you're gonna
thinking
need
that,
to
yeah.
put more in.
Okay.
Lag?
Yes, Your Honor.
Young man, let me just ask you. What are you trying to do here? Take your hands out of your pockets.
Sorry.
Welcome, Diana.
He said he put his hands in his pockets.
When I moved in, the shower would leak profusely. It took weeks for that to get addressed. The second bedroom couldn't be used at all because of a leak from the HVAC unit. So I was not even able to use one of the bedrooms in the apartment. I requested many times from them for maintenance requests. They just ignore them. And the only reason that they came in was because I made a complaint with the city. So it's been like this since we moved in.
Your Honor, I'm ready to go to trial. I mean, if we're gonna start getting into this.
Oh.
Been in and we've addressed the issues. We're not notified
The issues are
of any other problem.
Okay, but excuse me, but here's the problem.
Mhm.
You're sitting here telling me all of this, and whatever motivates them, we can deal with that in terms of how they got there.
Right.
But then they come into the unit. It might be because I set a trial date. It might be for various reasons, right?
Yeah. Right.
They come there and then you say no.
Yes, I did. I did that on Monday.
So then my question becomes, what are you trying to do here?
Get a free
You're
place
not
to stay,
going to
Judge.
interview.
Right. So at
Right.
this point, if that's the only option would be for them to come in, I would have them obviously come in, Your Honor.
That was always an option.
Right. They had the option to fix it in June as well, and they did not fix it. That's my, I guess, my concern. Which I have, I mean, the photos of it, I have the failed inspection report, I just don't understand, I guess, necessarily.
No, I can tell you don't understand. Because then the city has a hearing. You don't know anything about that. And then it gets,
Of that on Monday.
okay, but it gets dismissed. And then you just keep trying to force this thing to go your way. And young man, I've been doing this a minute, for a long minute, but this isn't going to turn out well for you if you are proceeding this way.
Okay. Understood, Your Honor.
100%.
So how much additional rent are you going to put in? Because see, I'd rather you pay your rent than me charge you costs for bringing everybody here after what you did.
I mean, at least 2,000 on Friday.
So if I'm understanding this correct, he did have some money in escrow,
addition,
but not as
August
much.
would be
Or into that, but not as much.
1,050. And then he wanted to put another 1,050 in. But he's 4 months behind in rent.
Yeah, that's a hit. So that's where all these are coming from. And
Yeah,
then
it's over $4,000 he owes right now.
in case you missed it, Judge Simpson asked why you tell them to leave when they come to try and help you or fix it. And he said he just did it the other day. Told him just to go.
And he's like, oh, yeah, I messed up. Also, Miss Luckoff wasn't playing around when he said he was only able to put that much in. She's like, we're ready to take this to trial then.
Yeah.
We'll just
No,
go
I
straight
loved
to trial. Just
I
you know,
love the
F
play.
it.
Yeah. Cause I mean, there's, and again, if you've got these type of problems, there's a different route you take. You don't show up in court, being sued for money that you owe. That's just.
Oh,
and yeah,
I think
let him in.
I think he's putting the 2,000 in your head was including August rent, right?
Yes.
So he's putting an added 950 in to escrow. I'll let him do that at this point. I'll adjourn the trial. When were you guys planning on entering the unit?
Yesterday.
You and Mr. Brown. Everybody wants to do that to the judge today. This Friday?
Friday, guys.
Will that work?
Absolutely.
All right. So what I'm going to indicate is plaintiff may enter unit on Friday, 28th.
A lot of people these days feel entitled.
And
let's not forget how many people were paid free money during COVID. Never forget,
Hulk.
Your Honor, we have a case up before you. I'm trying to save my client costs. I have to dump for a second, look at my calendar.
You're going to try to save them costs? Oh, so you're about to do something that really isn't a concern to me, but go ahead.
Well, only if it's convenient for the court. I believe I'm here
He keeps putting his hands in his pocket and just keeps yelling.
first and on that other one counterclaim. We adjourned.
Okay.
This White Lane 2. Justin Washburn. What date is it?
Oh, Paula.
August 4th or
hate that.
Is it, you think it's at 3:30 on August?
It's on the 4th at 3 o'clock, I believe. The 4th at 3:30, it's up for final settlement. So we
Got it.
might have
Others, okay, what are they? I'll do that.
Yes, 100%. Yeah, that's how she got picked up to go back.
Yeah.
I'll set it for August 4th, 2023 at 3:30 p.m. in person.
Your Honor, my only other request, because I believe that in order to report it wasn't timely paid, is for there to be a cost if the escrow is not placed by Friday.
Oh, that okay. Good,
Oh,
attorney.
I would hope.
Good question.
Mr. Jenkins realizes that that money better be there because he wasted a lot of time of everybody.
Oof.
Okay. And if it's not, then I will deal with whatever section I have to deal with. I think he's going to logically think things through and do it the right way. So I will give him that opportunity. Okay.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
That's
All right.
that right
Folks.
there. That right there is worse than him like saying, "I'm gonna put you in jail for a year."
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather him just come out and say that than what he just said, knowing and seeing so
Right.
much.
He
spending
just
so much
he
time
just
with-
dressed you down.
Yeah.
He took
That-
you around the corner at the family reunion and said, "Listen here, boy, you better behave yourself or I'm gonna beat your ass in front of your cousins."
Right.
Donuts on the fourth?
No, I'm good. I am so good.
She got a zinger on the way out. Did you hear that?
Donuts, little donut action there.
Donuts on the 4th. And then she says, "Are we allowed to do that? Are we allowed to bring donuts?" That's too funny.
Again, I know everybody's like, "Oh, the donut thing." Yes, she was picked up on stealing donuts, but she also had a hold from 2016 where she needed to serve out a year, and judge gave her the opportunity by doing the Dawn's Farm program while she was in for that year, to be able to maybe get out early. Now he did hear her case on the donuts and just said,
yeah,
she served 93 days. So, that's her penance. And she's going to pay $4 and whatever it was for the donuts. But here is a great thing you need to remember. At 3 p.m. today, less than an hour from now, a huge sovereign citizen case a sovereign citizen granny that comes into court.
Really?
After serving 13 days in jail because she refused to sign paperwork and wearing the same underwear the entire time that she reminds the judge she wore.
Oh my God.
But then turns around and claims she is not a sovereign citizen. She is an American national something. It's really crazy because then everything she says and does is complete sovereign citizen stuff. You will not want to miss this old lady. She goes in and takes over this courtroom and just goes on and on and on. Tons of great stuff, not just the dirty drawers, but it's really, really good. You have to go ahead, head over there in a second, hit the old notification on there so you don't forget. Less than an hour, Granny Sovsit takes over the courtroom.
God. The J is for Justice Express. I love that. Flusha with money. Gary, thank you. Chrissy with the gifts. Flusha numbers and stuff. Chuck in Tennessee, thank you. Tin Man with a late fee, a mod late fee, no less.
Yes.
And I must say, welcome to Diana. Not dirty Diana, just welcome to Diana. Our
Delightful Diana. Yes.
And
Thank
new
you so much.
member. That was a great docket. That was fun. Classic Simpson. Love whenever we can spend some time with the Honorable J. Cedric Simpson. I'm always down for that. And some good God.
Don't miss it. I'm telling you, this is it's great. Audio's good. You can hear everybody really good. And I got her beautiful mugshot up there. So yeah, you don't want to miss it. I thought it was Sweet Tea at first. I said, "Is that Sweet Tea?" I was like, "Oh no, she's far too young to be Sweet Tea." Do us a huge favor. Like the video if you haven't done so already. Leave a comment. Comments help a lot. Trust me. I talked to the YouTube manager today and she said those are important. So make sure you do that. I want you to stay safe, stay hard, stay tuned. Because you never know what me and Creed.
Hi, David.
Or as I call us top guys, David. Oh, will do. Double glazed grannies.
Rag a monkey right on time, buddy. Great to see you.
Watch one of your videos.